Uh, Welcome back again, guys, to the video tutorial for mathematics. I'm going to cover the topic quadrilateral. Under that, types of quadrilateral, parallelogram. Okay, this is very important topic, so I decided to go for video tutorial also. Okay, so first I'll label the vertex A, vertex B, vertex C, and then vertex D. Okay, so there are certain criteria that need to be fulfilled in order to be a quadrilateral. Okay, guys, so first is opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal. Okay, next important thing is, this is number one. Number two is opposite angles are equal. Opposite angles are another point to be noted over here. Opposite angles are equal. And point number three. Okay, point number three, each diagonal bisect divides, okay, it into two congruent triangles. All right, and second last, each point number four, its diagonal bisect at each other. Okay, next point number five, last point is adjacent angles are supplementary. Its adjacent angles are supplementary. Why? Because they are co-interior. I'll explain this in detail, but for time being I'll just write it down. Co-interior angles. Okay, so these are the 5 points to be noted. Now I'll discuss one by one. Okay, the first important is that opposite sides of parallelogram are equal. Okay, and in parallelogram, the opposite sides, side AB is parallel to side DC. Okay, if AB is 5 centimeter, then then DC is also 5 centimeter, and they are parallel. Next, if AD is 4 centimeter, okay, then BC is also 4 centimeter. Very, very important. This is 5 centimeter. But as you see over here, in the point number one, AB is not equal to BC. AB is not equal to BC. Alright, AB is not equal to BC. Let me revise again. AB is equal to DC. I'll just write it down. Over here. I think I have to write over here. AB. Side AB is equals to BC. And also AD is equal to CD. Is also equal to CD. Alright, this is very important. Next point, they're saying opposite angles are equal. For this, we need to understand, we have done in class we have done in class 7. For this point I would like to draw this, okay, a parallel line. I would like to draw this line, okay. If you remember this, we have done this in class 7, alright. And then this, if you remember, over here line A, okay, is parallel to line B, okay. Line A is parallel to line B, and this is the transversal. This is the transversal. Now you remember this angle, let's say angle X, okay, is equal to this angle. This is all, these two both angles are equal. Why? Because they are called interior alternate angles. Why? Because they are called interior alternate angles. This concept we will apply it over here, since these are also parallel lines. And for transversal, I'm going to draw a diagonal. Let's use a different color from point A to point B. Alright, see over here, from point A to point B. Now let's talk about this line, okay. Now you can forget, for time being, you forget this is not there. Okay, this line is not there. Okay, this line is not there. And also this line is not there. See, you are back in the parallel lines chapter. Look at the example which I've drawn below. It looks exactly same. If I erase this, see, it looks exactly same. If I erase this, see over here, it looks Z in shape, is it not? See over here, totally same. Yeah, just that we have to see that the Z formation is there. Now I'll ask over here, if this angle is X, then what is this angle? You will say X. Why? Again the same concept, because they are interior alternate angles. AB is parallel to DC. Alright, that concept is applied over here. I hope you have understood. Angle AX, this side, angle X is equal to this angle X, because they are interior alternate angles, and because AB is parallel to DC. Alright, and this pink line acts as a transversal, diagonal acts as a transversal. Alright, but in reality, do not forget that there is a line over here. In the same way, if this is X is equals to this, those two angles are X over here, then if this angle is Y, I'm assuming this angle is Y, and what is this angle? This angle is also Y. Again the same concept, because they are interior alternate angles. Now as you can see over here, in total angle A, X and Y, in total angle C, X and Y, therefore the opposite angles are equal. Condition number 2 fulfilled. Okay, this is the reason opposite angles are equal, just because they are interior alternate angles. I hope you have understood. First condition fulfilled, opposite sides of parallelogram are equal. Similarly, opposite angles are equal because they are interior alternate angles. This also means that angle D is equals to angle B. Same concept will apply if you have to draw a diagonal over here. See over here again, if you draw a diagonal over here, again if this is X, then this is also, if this is P, then this is also P. If this is S, then this is also S over here, because they are interior alternate angles. Opposite angles are equal, but adjacent are not equal. Angle A is not equal to angle D. Okay. Alright, thank you. You have understood this. So let me just erase this part. Alright, next what I'm going to discuss is point number 3. Each diagonal bisects and divides into two congruent triangles. Alright. Now I'm going to take this figure with me. Point number 3. Each diagonal divides it into two congruent triangles. Let's understand over here. Again the same figure. These two are parallelograms A, B, C, D. Okay. Now let's draw one diagonal line from point A to point B over here. Now see, the moment I draw a diagonal line over here, there is a formation of two triangles, and according to our question, they are saying it is a congruent triangle. What do you mean by congruent? They are equal triangles. They mean to say they have the diagonals inside a parallelogram have divided into two equal triangles. How? Again the same concept will apply over here. Okay. These two sides are parallel. Okay. Lucky. Okay, these two sides are parallel. this is also parallel. Alright, let's continue. Now it divides into two sides, two congruent triangle. If this is, let's see, if this is x, then this is also x. Just now we understood, because they are interior alternate angle. Same concept applied over here. If this is y, okay, then this is also y. Alright, and look at this angle D, opposite angles again. I will not draw a congruent triangle, I will not draw a diagonal over here. Opposite, whatever is D, same will be B. Now you see triangle ABC. Look at triangle ABC. If I say this is 105 degree, just assuming 105 degree, this will also be 105 degree, because opposite angles of a quadrilateral of a parallelogram are equal, is it not? Just an example. Now see over here, what are the values of angle ABC? Triangle ABC is x, 100, angle A is x, angle B is 105, angle C is y over here. Look at the values of triangle ABC and triangle ADC. They look exactly same, just the position is different. Other than that, the angles, the diversion of the angles are totally same. This proves our third statement, that each diagonal divides into two congruent triangles. That means triangle, okay, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle A. I can write like this, okay, triangle ABC is equal to, or congruent symbol will be there, to triangle ADC. Okay, these two triangles are congruent and equal. This proves our third statement over here. Next, each diagonal bisect at each other. Let's take this point over here. Let's take this point and then bring it down, okay, over here. Let's try to understand with this example now. Each diagonal bisect at each other. Alright, let's write over here angle A, vertex A, vertex B, vertex C, vertex D. Alright, very important now. Now if I draw a diagonal over here, this is first diagonal, okay, the second diagonal I can draw from D to B. Here, what do you see? There's a formation of 4 different triangles, and do not forget the opposite sides are parallel. Okay, all the lines are parallel and opposite sides are equal. Is it not? These are parallel lines. Alright, now what happens over here? They meet at each other, point O. That is the condition of, that is the criteria of a parallelogram. Each diagonal bisect at each other. See, point O is the intersecting point where the diagonals have to bisect at each other. Now what happens when the diagonal bisect at each other? You see that the triangles are formed 1, 2, 3, 4. Now what kind of triangles are formed? You see over here, first of all, side AO. This side will be equal to this side. Alright, and this side will be equal to this side will be equal to this side. Alright, if this is 5 centimeter, if this is 5 centimeter, this will also be 5 centimeter. If this is 4 centimeter, this will also be 4 centimeter. I hope you have understood. You might say, so why can they all be the same? Why can't they have the same values, same distance from OA or B? This is because all sides of a parallelogram are not equal. Only opposite sides of parallelogram. For this, I can use the example of a square. If I draw a square over here, now see, if I draw a diagonal for this one, now this is also a quadrilateral. Okay, the difference between this and parallelogram over here. See, all sides are equal, no? All sides are equal. This will give us, this side will be equal to this side, and this side will also be equal to this side. Why? Because the side itself is equal. All the sides are equal. Okay, in this case, no, this side is equal to this side, and AB is equal to DC. All sides are not equal. This is the reason we are having different values over here. This means that what happens over here in this case, you'll get a certain value. Triangle AOB will be congruent to triangle DOC. These two triangles, if you see over here also, it looks very similar, is it not? And triangle AOD will be equal to triangle BOC. These two are congruent to one another. Look at the triangles formation. But in the case of a square, all the triangles will be equal. Equal division is there because all the sides are equal. In a parallelogram, the sides are not equal. Only opposite sides are equal. Adjacent sides are not equal. That's why we are getting this values. Four triangles are not equal. Okay. Please remember this fourth point. Very, very important. All right. Next, but you have to remember that the diagonals bisect at each other. Okay. Next, very important over here is its adjacent sides are supplementary. What does it mean? Adjacent side. Now, as you know, adjacent means angle A. This side, is it not? This angle A is adjacent to angle B. They are saying they are supplementary. Very simple. It's nothing but supplementary means 180 degree. This means that when you add angle A plus angle B over here, you will always get 180 degree. Now question arises why? Again, question arises why? For this also, we will draw one small, okay, parallel lines like this. If I draw parallel lines over here, okay, this time let's make facing upward, okay, facing upward, and a transversal drawn like this. Transversal drawn like this. Now I'm asking about this angle. It looks very similar. This angle and this angle. What is this two angle called? This angle X and angle Y. These two are not equal angles. These two angles are co-interior angles. Interior on the same side. Co-interior. Okay. They are adjacent side. Another word you can say. In the same way, if I erase this, see, if I erase this line, okay, and this line, we are back up. We are back in the same question. Look at this one, angle A and angle B. It looks totally similar, is it not? Therefore, angle A and angle B are also co-interior. That means when you add these two angles, you get 180 degree. Why? Because they are co-interior angle. This is the reason. Because they are co-interior angle. Co-interior angles. Okay? I hope you have understood this. Alright? So in the next video, I'm going to show you how the questions will be solved. Alright? Thank you for your patience, guys. You need to understand there are 5 points, 5 criteria to be a parallelogram. I have explained. The reason why I'm doing in detail is explanation. You can mark this by heart, but then you have to understand also why. Why did you get this? I have explained just now. Okay, there's 5 properties of a parallelogram is super important. I've explained each and every point over here. In the next video, I'm going to show you some problems, how it's done. Thank you.